Here we've got the Sunseeker Desert Storm, and it's here at Best Aussie Vans because these guys are the quiet achiever of the Australian caravan industry. And this van not only looks the goods, take a closer look and you'll see that it is the goods. So the Desert Storm's been well and truly tested in off-road conditions. In fact, these guys have dragged it through the Blue Mountains here, there and everywhere, and they tell me it's done extremely well. It's got an aluminium frame, aluminium composite cladding. There's a lot of good Australian steel underneath in terms of the chassis. Everything's really solid there. Not to mention the Alco Enduro Outback suspension. This suspension system is quickly making a mark on the Australian market because it's got an excellent support network, it's got superior shock absorbers, and it's been well and truly tested for Australian conditions. For an off-road caravan, the A-Frame's got everything you need. You've got the DO35 hitch, the mesh stone guard, couple of jerry can holders, lots of storage, but also a TP strengthener to make the A-Frame as rigid as possible.
What I really notice about this van is the effort that's gone into making it off-road capable. You know, from your DO35 coupling right back to the back of the van where you have rated recovery points. The tyres, you know, they're good, solid, light truck construction tyres. And the suspension, the Alco, dual shock suspension is another, great touch.
Under the chassis, it's a 4-inch main rail with a 4-inch riser rather than the 6-inch main rail with a 2-inch riser. And again, the guys have said they've done it that way on purpose because they think it's more rigid, gives more strength, and that's a purposeful decision they've made.
The Sunseeker features this very cool removable shower. It's a flick mixer style, so you can save water, and it plugs straight into the side of the caravan, just like this. And because it's removable, there's going to be no dust ingress. This isn't just any mains pressure water inlet. You see, you've got this little tap here, you just turn it to the left, and you'll be able to fill your 190 litres of water in less than 10 minutes. How good is that? As far as power goes, you've got 300 watts of solar on the roof, and they're feeding two 120 amp hour deep cycle batteries. But you might want to fire up that air conditioner, maybe the microwave. So we've got a generator slide here too, which is a nice little touch.
One of the most impressive things I think about this van is just the level of attention to detail that these guys have put into it. They have thought of absolutely everything. The front toolbox has been designed to put a Weber barbecue in it, to keep it out of your front boot, out of your caravan, to keep the oil and the smells and things like that away from the inside of your caravan, which is a really thoughtful little touch.
Inside the Desert Storm, everything comes together really well. The joinery is precise, you've got lots of storage, lots of drawers, pantry, you've got your overhead lockers, 12-volt compressor fridge freezer, and over here you've got the nerve centre of the van. All the 21st century gizmos centrally located so that you don't have switches all over your van.
Very impressed internally with the ambience, particularly the recessed strip lighting. Also the angled kitchen. To me, that just represents class.
Another thing that strikes me about this van are these massive windows. They fold right up out of the way too, letting in lots of natural light and really brings the outdoors in. I feel like I'm on the balcony of a nice pub somewhere with a counter meal and a beer. Look, as far as the bathroom's concerned, it ticks all the boxes well and truly. Fully moulded shower, not going to leak, heaps of storage, you've got your Thetford cassette toilet. What's not to like? The Sunseeker Desert Storm is a blend of fashion and function. It's got all the gear to get you anywhere you want to go, but you know what? You're going to look good doing it. It tears out about 2,600 kilos, which, considering everything that this van entails, is a very realistic figure. And with a payload of 750 kilos, well, that's about right too.